What's up, family? What's going on? It's Quest, QNN Health and Wellness. Wanted to come to you guys real quick and do this video, and it's entitled Carbs and Weight Loss. Very important topic, especially during this time of year. We're in the midst of the holidays, and people are going to be going to Christmas parties for their jobs and different types of events with their family, Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, all that type of stuff. So we'll talk about carbs. We'll talk about weight loss. You know, I'm a little bit suited up here. You know, had some business to take care of, so I'm here. But for the first tip is understanding your metabolism. It's real important for you to understand your metabolism. When we generally are in our teens, all right, we tend to be able to eat a lot of carbs and a lot of foods and not really gain weight, and that's because our metabolism is at a very high rate. All right, as we gradually become older, when you get into your 30s, late 30s, you start to have a metabolism that slows down. So it's very important to understand that, so you understand your carb intake. All right, so I remember back when I was in my teens, and this was before I became a vegetarian. I used to go to McDonald's. That was like my favorite lunch to have when I was in school. I used to get a number 2. And when I used to get a number 2, I think it was the 2 cheeseburger meal, 2 cheeseburgers, a large fry, and a large soda. So I used to get this for lunch, and for breakfast, I would generally have like waffles and pancakes. And for dinner, you know, I come from Haitian culture, Caribbean culture, sac passe to all my Haitians. In our culture, we eat a lot of rice and beans, bean sauce. We eat plantains, we call it banan, pastas and bread. So, you know, it's a lot of carbs. It was very carb heavy. And in my teens, it was easy for me to burn all that off. I would eat all of those carbs during the course of a day and would never gain an ounce. Obviously, now things are a little bit different now that I'm in my late 30s. So it's very important to understand your metabolism. Number 2, when you are consuming, if you're a person that likes to consume carbs, a lot of carbs, you may consider, you know, cutting back or regulating your carb intake. Meaning, for example, if you generally have carbs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like the scenario I described with myself, you may want to cut it back, whereas you're only eating carbs for lunch and dinner. So if you're going to have your breakfast, instead of having a bagel, you know, have something that's protein based, have some fruit, have a smoothie, a fruit smoothie. These are the things that you would want to start your day off with. And then for lunch and dinner, you would have your carb. Or you can have a carb for breakfast, a carb for lunch, and then for dinner is just more of a vegetable and a protein base. All right, so it's something to consider. And if you're really disciplined and if you're really about it, then, you know, it would be an option to cut off carbs completely for a period of time. I remember reading about LeBron James. LeBron James, maybe this was like a year ago or 2 years ago, where he went on a 67-day diet of no carbs, no sugars. He just consumed chicken, fish, fruits, and vegetables for 67 days. Now, LeBron James is a world-class athlete. You know, if you are going to embark upon that, I would definitely recommend the help of a nutritionist like myself, some type of a professional, so that they could guide you through that. And if you're even in the position to be able to do something like that, most people can't commit to that, but you know, it's something to keep in mind. You know, it's something to think about. LeBron lost a lot of weight when he did it. He lost a whole lot of weight. So it's definitely something that you may want to consider on your journey, you know, on your weight loss journey. All right. The next thing is sacrifice. All right. Anything that you want to accomplish in life, all right, especially with weight loss, you got to sacrifice. There's too many people who are going about thinking that they could lose weight without putting in the work. Trust me, you got to put in the work. You got to be willing to sacrifice the time in the gym. You got to be willing to sacrifice your time and your money with a good nutritionist, with a good personal trainer that can adequately guide you through the steps in order to accomplish the goal that you have to have a better version of yourself in 2016 going into 2017. I can't stress that enough. All right, stop looking for the shortcuts. Stop looking for the easy way. Invest in yourself and sacrifice the time. If a person wants to become a PhD or a master's degree student, they got to sacrifice the time in the library, sacrifice time away from their family, all of these things. You know, if you are a record producer or a recording artist, you got to sacrifice your time and energy in the studio every day. So it's the same thing when it comes to your health and your weight loss. Understand you've got to sacrifice. My last tip is, simply put, you can't rely just on the gym. All right. Too many people come to me and they say, Quest, I like to eat what I want to eat. I'll just go to the gym and burn it off. That is a flawed way of thinking. Okay. Your proper nutrition intake and your fitness program have to work as a marriage. They have to work together. So you have to have one with the other, and that with the combination equals a proper, adequate weight management or weight loss program. Okay? If you go about with the frame of mind that you could just eat what you want to eat, all right, and go to the gym, you might look nice on the outside. You might have a nice looking frame, a nice looking body, but your insides might look like crap, you know, because you're not eating properly. So understand, you got to have one with the other. All right. So guys, I hope that this video was informative for you. And if you have any questions, or if you want to sit down with a nutritionist, all right, inbox me. All right. Or you can give me a call at 516-557-5557. All right. This has been Quest with QNN Health and Weight Loss. All right. Health and wellness. You take care. Be good. Happy holidays to all. Peace.